So, welcome to MJ's Academy. Today I am here with a new examination with you, that is Dr. Homi Bhabha Balvaidnyanik Competition. Today we are going to enjoy this ride on this introductory video about this examination. And we are also going to announce a new series in order to prepare for this examination. So, stay tuned for the series and we will start our lecture right now. So this is the complete brochure of the examination about Dr. Homi Bhabha Balvaidnyanik Competition. We will shortly call this as DHBBVC. DHBBVC. This is also the short form of the examination, and it is conducted by the Greater Bombay Science Teachers Association. So, who are eligible for the examination? This examination is mainly only for two standards, that is the standard 6th and standard 9th. Only these standard students can participate for the examination. This examination has two mediums, that is English and Marathi. So the students of semi-English can go for either English or Marathi. There is the selection of them. So the boards which can participate in the examination is all types of board. No matter you are from SSC board or CBSC, ICSC, IB or other state boards, you can participate in the examination. So this is a scientific examination for science which can be participated by any student of standard 6th and 9th of any board. So there are also regions for the examination. So there are Mumbai region is there, then Thane region, Pune, Nashik, Kolhapur, Aurangabad, Vidarbha and other also. So these are the districts which come under the regions. So let us move forward. So this is the tentative schedule for the examination of 2021 and 2022, but the students who are watching this video would sit for the examination from the year 2022 and 2023. So this is not the schedule for this year, it is only for the year 2021 and 2022. So next we will move forward. Next we can see here, these are the contacts. You can call them according to your region. Next, what is the syllabus? So let us discuss what is the syllabus for the examination, that is Homi Bhabha. Less emphasis would be given on knowledge based question. Knowledge based question, what does this knowledge based question mean? Knowledge based question means the questions directly from textbook, directly, and more emphasis on understanding, reasoning, correlation and application. So not it wouldn't be a bookish examination where you have to go and learn the whole textbook and or the textbooks or the syllabus and write it in examination, but it would be understanding questions, there would be reasoning for the questions, there would be correlation and application based question. So science can be learned through application, understanding and reasoning, so that is why the examination is there. Next, for 6th standard and 9th standard, the syllabus is different for both the standards. The syllabus would be from the standard 4th, 5th and 6th. For the 6th standard you have to learn this syllabus, and it would be related to every board, that is it would be related to SSC board, ICC board, IB board and CBSC board. And what would be the weightage in the examination? The examination, there would be total, the examination would be of 100 questions. So out of that 100 question, 10% questions, means out of that 100 question, 10 questions would be from 4th standard, then 20 would be from 5th standard, and then most, that is 60% questions would be from 6th standard, because the examination is for 6th standard. 10 questions would be based on general knowledge, that is GK. It wouldn't be from the textbook, it would be related to the textbook, but you have to read what is there in science and currently current affairs. Now next we move to the 9th standard. For the 9th standard, the syllabus would be from 7th, 8th and 9th standard. It would be also from all the boards, that is ICSE, IB, CBSE and SSC board. Then here also the syllabus distribution is different. So out of those 100 questions, there would be 10 questions which would be from the 7th standard, 20 questions would be from the 8th standard, then 60 questions or the most part of the question paper would be from the 9th standard, and the remaining 10 here also it would be GK. It would be related to the syllabus, general knowledge in science, and it would be from the related syllabus and current affairs. So you have to read all the general knowledge and currently what is going on in science in order to get the answers of the general knowledge right. So these aren't the dates of this year's examination, so don't consider them. We don't know that they would change the fees for this year, so this would be also not recommended by me to be seen, because it can be changed for this year also. Next we will move to the mandatory stuff, or that compulsory one, the stages of the competition. There are 4 stages of the competition. There would be theory competition, there would be practical competition, general interview would be there, and action research project. So I will give you a deep info about the examinations. So our first structure, that is phase 1, that is first, that would be the written test. Here in the year 2021 and 2022 there was COVID-19, so they had conducted online examination, but we don't know in the year 2022 or 23 it would be online or offline. Most probably it would be offline, because you know that all the schools have reopened, so they might consider the way of offline, and there would be some chance of online also. Next we will move on to the stages. So our first stage is written test. So in that written test we can see that there would be 100 multiple choice question. I already said that there would be 100 questions and it would be of 100 marks, and the duration for that is only 90 minutes. So you have to attempt 100 questions in under 90 minutes. So most of the questions are application based, so 100 questions in 90 minutes are easily anybody can do. So what is the selection process, or the students who had appeared for phase 1 would be selected in the second phase. There is also a criteria for that. Selection for phase 2, merit wise top 7.5% would be selected as per the region and per medium. So out of the regions in Mumbai region, if we consider, the top 7.5% would be selected, and it would be in English 7.5% and in Marathi also 7.5% of students are selected. That is why the cutoff is given different for different mediums and for different regions also, because in each region 7.5% from English is considered and 7.5% from Marathi is also considered. So remaining pass students will get a pass certificate. So the selected merit wise would be 7.5% and the remaining would get a passing certificate. Next we come to our phase 2. This is also a critical exam in that the first written test is there, then there is a practical test. Here we have to do experiments and show our application of knowledge or science in those experiments. For 6th standard there would be 5 experiments, and for 9th standard there would be 3 experiments, one from physics and one from chemistry, and in bio we can't consider it as experiment, but there would be 10 questions based on specimens, so it is also a kind of an experiment. So here I'll write for 6th standard differently. So there would be 5 experiments and each would be of 6 marks. So experiment would be from any subject, that is physics, chemistry or biology. It would be just general science, because in 6th standard there is not specification in biology, chemistry, but there is general science. So 5 experiments, 6 marks, so total there would be 30 marks and 30 minutes would be given for those 30 marks and 6 minutes per experiment. So 6 marks and 6 minutes. So you have, for 1 mark you have 1 minute. It is easily that could be considered. Next, for 9th standard we come here. For 9th standard we can see physics experiment 10 marks, chemistry experiment 10 marks, and biology questions 10 marks, and each 10 minutes given to each subject, that is physics, chemistry and biology. Next, what is the selection procedure for practical test? Let us see. So selection for phase 3. In phase 3, what is the selection? 30% of marks obtained in phase 1 and marks obtained in phase 2 are considered. So I'll clear it down for you. Here I'll write here. So 30% of marks, say if you get 90 marks in level 1 or the phase 1, you get 90 marks, very good marks, it is considered as top criteria. So 90%. So what is the 30% of 90%? 30 upon 100 into 90. You can clearly see what is the 30%. It is clearly 27. So 27 marks would be the 30% of 90. So these marks plus what you get, so it is out of 30. So our practical exam is out of 30, and these marks are also out of 30. So let us say if you get in physics, I'll consider 9th standard. So you in physics you get 9 marks, chemistry you get 8 marks, or biology 7 marks. So 9, 8, 7. You can clearly see how much you got. You got 24. Clearly 24, and here you got 27. So what would be your total? It would be 51. 51 marks you will get, and out of those, merit wise, top 10% of the students would get selected for phase 3 and phase 4. So that is why the students are selected in that, considering their marks 30% from the first level and out of the 30 marks from the second level, and that is why you get a chance to go into the next phase, that is of phase 3 and phase 4. So next we will go to the phase 3 and phase 4. These phases are conducted simultaneously, as means you will have to start making project quickly after phase 2. So the phase 2 exam, after the practical exam, you have to start making the project quickly. They would give you the topic of the action research project, You have to make an action research project, evaluation of action research project. So you have to make that project, and the topic of the project will be given after the examination or the second examination after the practical examination. So you have to start making that. It would be the topic would differ according to the standard 6th and 9th. After you had made the project, there would be dates given for 2 different interviews. So I'll write here interview 1 and interview 2. So you have interview 1 and interview 2. So what is in there? Interview 1 and 2. Interview 1 is about your general science, and interview 2 is about your action research project. So here they have given the general interview is considered as phase 3. So it would be of 30 marks, and your action research project and your interview. So your project, this interview plus your project would total give you 30 marks. So it is very important to make a project which is neat and complete in order to get as much as marks out of those 30 marks. So selection for medal, after the phase 3 and phase 4, there is selection for medals. You will get your medals after the selection from these rounds if you get selected in these rounds. So after the practical examination, if you are selected for general interview and action research project, it is sure that you will get a medal out of a gold, silver or a bronze medal. if you make the action research project, only you will get a medal. Without an action research project, there is no medal. So you have to prepare the action research project in order to get that. So for the medal, only top 10% would get a gold medal and a prize of 3,000 rupees. Then next 60% would get a silver medal and 2,000 rupees, and remaining all students will get a bronze medal with 1,000 rupees. So this was the criteria for the medal. And what would be the total percentage or the total marks would be considered? The marks would be 30% from phase 1 plus marks of phase 2 plus marks of phase 3 and plus marks of phase 4. So you will get a total of 30% would be 30 marks. This would also be 30 marks, 30 marks and 30 marks. So you have to get marks out of 120. So 120 marks examination is this. So out of 120, how much you get depends your medal, that is gold, silver or bronze. So this was the structure of the examination. Let us read the brochure further. So here the further brochure is about the registration process, how you have to register. This year there was a school registration and individual registration, but in the year 2022 and 23, the registration, we don't know how to register because the brochure is not yet released. So the moment the brochure comes, I will explain in detail about the registration process, but till then we have known how the structure of the examination is there, and how the regions and all the examination distribution, and how the syllabus of the examination in order to participate in it, and how to get a medal. So this was the registration part, and this year it can be changed because offline or online we don't know, and individual registration this year was there, or next year there can't be individual registration, or it would be all from the school also. This can also change. So that is all for this video. Thank you for watching. So I forgot to give my introduction here. So my introduction is, I am Mallar Jadhav. I in 6th standard got a bronze medal in Dr. Homi Bhabha Balvaidnyanik Competition, and in 9th standard I got a silver medal in Dr. Homi Bhabha Balvaidnyanik Competition, and in IPM also I have passed all the final exams in all the standards, and I have also got scholarship in mega final exams. So that was my introduction. Thank you.